but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good day everyone. So as for this week, we're going to have a virtual classroom, okay, and the topic that we're going to cover will be under referencing, references. Okay, so basically what you need to do is you need to go and do some research, go and find some materials, reading text, be it can be from newspaper, from the newspaper articles, or it can be articles from journals. Okay, so the things that I would like you to do, okay, for this week will be you're going to write annotated bibliography for your feasibility study. Okay, so basically what is annotated bibliography? Okay, so let's take a look at the notes. Oh, sorry, don't worry, I'm going to give you the notes later. Okay, all right. Okay, so annotated bibliography actually provides an overview information regarding the topic. So when you provide information, provide some information on the feasibility report later, so you need to have some backups so that it won't be as if you are just assuming things, but you are doing based on research, and you also take into consideration on other information. Okay, all right. Okay, so it's when you are writing annotated bibliography, you are actually providing the summary of the reading materials. Okay, so if let's say you are taking an article, so basically there are some things, several aspects that you need to consider in the articles, so that you're going to be sharing ample information. Okay, so there are several things that you need to consider when you are writing an annotated bibliography. So they are purposes. Okay, so you have purposes, you have format, all right, writing style and examples. Okay, all right. So let's take a look at the purposes. So when it comes to purposes, okay, you need to think about what would be the relevance, the quality of the material on the topic. So what actually the intention of sharing. So what are the highlights that you would like to share from the articles? Okay, so it can be information from a reliable and academically respected sources. Okay, so you might want to briefly inform the topic of the articles or the reading materials that you share. Okay, and then let's take a look at the format. Okay, when it comes to format, all right, so actually it can be vary from one lecture to another. Okay, but when it comes to the format, usually we consider descriptive and evaluative. So descriptive would be when you provide, you describe the information from the articles. And evaluative would be you provide your own comments or opinions on the articles. Okay, so first let's take a look at the descriptive. Okay, so the first thing that you need to consider would be the citation details. All right, so there are ways of writing the citation. So basically we're using the APA citation. So please go and find what is APA citation. And don't worry, I'm going to attach the notes on APA citation as well. Yeah. Okay, so it is a short statement that explains the main focus or purpose of the work. So after you provide the citation, usually you have one statement that describe the purpose or the focus of the work provided in the article. okay, and a short summary of the theory. So basically what you have read from the article, so you have to share. So basically they are the theory, okay, the research findings, the objective, the audience, subject covered, major argument, all right, methods, conclusions, and some special features that you found from the article. And let's take a look at number 4 and 5. So you might want to consider the useful or limitation of the text. Okay, so is there anything that you found insufficient? Okay, so it can be weaknesses from the articles that you've read. Okay, so are there any improvement? If you were the author, would you like to improve any parts of the articles? Let's say if you read the article and you found that okay, they are missing information on recommendations. So what you would like to highlight would be, okay, you might want to provide more information on recommendations. Okay, and you might want to consider your comments. Okay, reflection. Okay, when it comes to reflections, you might want to describe the usefulness and relevance of the information that you have read. Okay, all right, so okay, all right, so let's move to the writing style. Okay, so basically later each of you should contribute some reading references for your feasibility study. So what I want to do is, when you have a bibliography, an annotated bibliography, you need to arrange them in alphabetical order. So it starts, okay, who's the first author? If the author starts with A, so the A should come first, right? So write in a single paragraph, so about 100 to 300 words. Okay, right, so don't write too long, because if you write too long, so it means that you're going to provide more of your own opinion, and sometimes it can, I mean, you're going to be like repeating things over and over. Okay, all right, so what else? So you have the please write them in full sentences. So when it comes to academic, so do not write something in point form or give me clauses. I want something in point form, complete sentences. So basically they are supposed to be in a single paragraph. Okay, and just transitions like moreover, furthermore, however, to show the flow, the link, okay, the cohesive and coherence of your sentences, sentence structure. Okay, and be concise. When it comes to the summary, bibliography, so basically each and every sentence should contain information and should be straightforward. Okay, and do not repeat information, and do not cross references, or don't provide more than one references in a single bibliography. Okay, right, so these will be the sample. All right, so let's take a look here, the number 1 here. Okay, let's take a look at the sample here. This would be the sample. Okay, all right. So the first one, number 1 here just now, so I mentioned about the citation. So what you need to do is you need to apply the APA citation. Okay, so McFarlane would be the author. Okay, so this is standard of care would be the title, nursing mirror would be the source. Is it a book? Okay, so standard of care would be the subchapter actually from the book Nursing Mirror. I guess this is a book. Standard care. What we know. Okay, and then number 2, the article examines the meaning of the word care within a nursing context. So the article, what is the article about? The article is about examining the meaning of the word care. So Yes, the overall idea. Remember, previously I've mentioned that in a summary, you have to start off by writing a thesis statement. Okay, thesis statement would be like an umbrella. It tells you everything in short of what you have read. Okay, number 3, responsibility. So a short statement of the author's viewpoint. So still, number 2 is still regarding what you have read. Okay, this would be the example here. Okay, you can write something in this article. Johnson reviews this article examines. So what the article has informed you, what the article has shared. Okay, right. So number 3, so everything should come from the article. So you haven't started your own opinion yet, but look at number 4. Okay, number 4, so let me move it here. Okay, so number 4, all right, the main limitation of the article is that all of the research was exclusively conducted in large city hospitals. So there is the limitation. So from the reading, what have you found out? Okay, what would be the weakness or weaknesses from the article that you find or you found important for you to highlight? And lastly, number 5, therefore, while this article is useful for an analysis of nursing care, the limitations of its research base will require some adaptation. So the main idea here is to tell the reader, okay, what will you do? Okay, so this article provide you, okay, an extension, an idea of conducting a new research, for example. Okay, so these are the steps that you need to consider. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so please take a look at the next recording. So I'm going to briefly give you the instruction on your exercise. So I hope that this video helps in understanding annotated bibliography.